guys, Sonic Superstar here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my opinion and thoughts on Sonic Fanbase. So, the fact of the matter is, I hate the Sonic Fanbase. Now, when I say that, I don't mean everyone in the Sonic Fanbase, just a large majority. And here are the reasons why. This is the reason why I've actually distanced myself from the Sonic franchise in general. Now, first I'm going to address the fans, and then I'm going to address Sega themselves. So, first of all, to the fans, I'm going to list some points here why I think you're retarded. Okay, point 1. Why have you got to make fan characters? Fan characters are pointless altogether. Why have you got to do it? Why have you got to create fan characters? I've never met a stupid fan base in all my life. Okay? They're not official, they're pointless, and they look stupid. Okay? They're basically a rip-off of the original, if that. Okay? My question is, why? Why do you do it? Aren't you happy with the original designs of Sonic and the gang, and the gang and his friends and whatnot, and the original art? Aren't you happy with that? If you're not happy with it, stop trying to tarnish the damn artificial artwork and that, and just stop it. It's ridiculous. Making stupid different coloured versions of the original characters. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. I never will. I just think it's pointless, personally. In my opinion. That's fine if you don't agree with me. That's fine. Okay, 2. Sonic fans that support bootlegs. Now, I really can't get my head around this, and it really makes me angry when I see people on Facebook or different social sites, social media websites, whatnot. They must be so narrow-minded and stupid, or they just don't even care that, nothing's going to ever come good of that. When you support something like that, that crooks make to pretend to, make it's the real thing and sort of shun Sega for what they've done and whatnot. It's not a good thing, it's not cool, it's not great, it's not sexy or whatever, it's just garbage, yeah? If you support that sort of thing, and it's not just 1 or 2 individuals, it's a large majority of the Sonic fan base, and it's not like it's in every fan, but it's like it's everywhere. But the Sonic fan base don't seem to understand or comprehend that it's no good. It's like junk mail. There's no use to it. There's no use to it at all. There's no use for it. It's absolute rubbish. You do know that it probably won't happen anyway, because Sega's such a big company, they've got loads of money, it's fine. But, if there like a lot more people start to do this, then it destroys the sales and the reputation of Sega, People are going to have bad thoughts towards them and everything, and it's not fair on them. And you should use your brain and do some research and stop doing it, really. It's just ridiculous. Point 3, now this is where it gets in depth. Now, Sonic communities. I've never met such arrogant, ignorant, selfish, stupid people in all my life. They are so up their own arses and are in their own little world that they think they're the law and they think they're right. Now, I've joined a few Sonic fan bases in my lifetime, and the majority of them are the same. Not all of them, but the majority are, just like the Sonic fan base. And if you have a different opinion or a different, thing in that, you're wrong. That's the end of it. You're wrong. You've done bad. You're in the wrong. You don't know nothing. They always think they're in the right. And I just think they're so far up their bum. They don't understand. That's the only thing they know. It's and all this shit. And it's a waste of space. People. It really are. They just give the Sonic fans, who are actual decent fans like myself and other people out there, a bad name. So that's that. Next up is the games. Now, Sonic fans have successfully managed to, excuse my language, fuck the Sonic franchise royalty up the arse when it comes to games. Throughout the years, Sonic 1 put Sonic the Hedgehog on the map and whatnot. Sega done an amazing job with that. They've grown Sonic well up until this generation. Now, it seems people these days like shitty, crap, low quality, poor, stuff. The merchandise, everything, and it just doesn't. I don't understand it. Sonic Boom, for example. Let's take Sonic Boom as a small example. The designs are fine. It's just the game is absolute garbage. It's all over the place. And when Sega listen to the fans, this is where I'm addressing you now, Sega. When you listen to the fans, this is what happens. You bring out games that you think they're going to like, but they're just going to throw it back in your face because they know it's shit, and you're going to dish out shit to them. And it's just a shame that you listen to them, because I personally know, and I'm sure a few others know, that you're good enough to think for yourselves and stop listening to these idiots who think they know better than you, which they don't, because you didn't need their help up until now when you brought out Sonic 1 to 3 and Knuckles and all these other decent classics you brought out before, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and whatnot. And, you know, you can do it, Sega. You brought out Sonic Generations. You absolutely did it. You proved everyone wrong that you haven't lost it. Sonic Generations is an excellent game. I've played it and I've really enjoyed it. You know, it relived a lot of memories when I used to play Sonic 1, 2 and 3 and whatnot. It had loads of the classic levels and whatnot. And you had Sonic Adventure 1 bosses and whatnot. It was a fantastic remix of the originals all brought into one. And a lot of people liked it. And then after that you lost it again. And from then till now you've lost it because you keep listening to the fans. Now I'm not going to say the fans are always wrong. They do bring up some good points. So yeah, it's just that the majority of the time they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So please grow a pair of bollocks and get back on the saddle and create classic, decent Sonic games. And stop listening to these fans because they don't know what they're talking about. Because all they care about is different coloured multi-rainbow fucking fan characters who look shit and act shit. And basically it's their own personation of themselves, the way I think. It's garbage. So yeah. You see, I'll give you a good example. Talking to the fans now. When the anime side of things, the anime companies and whatnot, that do these hundreds of different type of animes. Now, when I go to conventions that I have been to in the past lifetime, I have seen so many bootlegs around everywhere. And finally, the last convention I went to, I saw it happen. They're finally cutting down on bootlegs. In Hyper Japan that I went to in London past weekend, I was talking to a lot of stall vendors there, and they were very happy because they managed to make sure that there was hardly any bootlegs being sold at this event, and they cut down quite a lot. And that's a big plus for the consumers like ourselves, and consumers and the people that buy it, the buyers, whatnot. And it felt so good, and justice, a little bit of justice there. And I hope future conventions like MCM will take note of what Hyper Japan's doing and cut out people that are selling bootlegs, because it's bullshit. Now, if a massive companies who support anime, who are anime, can do that, why can't the Sonic side of things do that? Sonic Fanbase, why can't they be more passionate about things like that, rather than just talking shit basically and thinking they're right when they're full of shit? So yeah, well, that's about it, guys. That's my rant over with. I've said what I've had to say, and I don't care if you disagree with me. For those who do disagree with me, you're just stupid little children who like crappy little fan characters, and that is for you, for the thumbs down. That's my thumbs down for you. Okay, so personally, I don't care about negative in this video. You can shun me all you want. You can slander my name. I don't give a shit. You can say what you want, but at the end of the day, I speak the truth, and the majority of you Sonic fans, you suck. You've destroyed the Sonic franchise, and that's why I've gone to anime more now and stepped away from Sonic, because frankly you do my head in, and I hate you all. Okay guys, so that's it now. Thanks for listening and watching. I'll be doing more reviews soon, and check out my other stuff on the channel, okay? Till then guys, take care.